When I was a young father, my wife and I took our 2 young children to Disney World. And I didn't have a single jot of interest in anything there, but the kids were jacked to go, so I knuckled under and off we went. And I can't say I entered the park with the best attitude, even though the Disney cast members, they're very professional. I mean, they're like a well-rehearsed band. But the one talent about them that really stood out to me was how finely tuned their radar was to the individual guests. And there are a lot of little examples, but the one that stood out to me was the very first. Because I was sort of a stress monkey when we all walked in. I was a little annoyed at the parking. I was a little spooked about losing a kid. I was grinding my teeth a little bit about how much it all cost. And after I'd handed out the tickets, to everybody one by one as the family went through the turnstile, I got really honked off when it locked up on me and I couldn't get through. And so I turned with an angry expression to the ticket guy, and he hadn't triggered it. And he says, "I'm not letting you in until I see you smile." And he said it nicely, but I was in no mood. So I gave him this kind of... And he didn't take offense. Instead, he leaned in and he says, "They're all going to have a great time. Trust me. But they'll have a much better time if they know you're having fun." And something about his delivery and his logic, really diffused the bomb. I mean, he had my number. He was so right. So suddenly I smiled without really having to force it, and he let me through. And I took about 5 steps, and I turned around, and he was still watching me, because somehow he knew I was going to turn around and say thank you, which I did. And he gave me a big thumbs up. And I had a great day, the whole rest of the day, mostly because of that solid citizen. And not long ago, my daughter asked me if we could get Disney Plus. What do you think I said?